Hello, this is Mark LaRochelle from Productive Computing and Productive Computing University. Thanks for joining us on this video. We wanted to share a preview of a lesson from a certification preparation course that we created in partnership with Claris. This free course teaches you how to build a basic Claris FileMaker Pro app from the ground up. Not only does the course teach you the very basics of FileMaker Pro, but the lessons are created to assist you with obtaining your very first Claris FileMaker Pro Associate certificate. You can take this free course and find certification information at Claris Academy using the link found in the video description. Now, the Claris Academy courses are just the beginning. If you want to explore the Claris platform in far greater depth and take things to the next level, we invite you to consider our training at Productive Computing University. There you'll find courses on all aspects of the platform, including FileMaker Pro, FileMaker Server, Claris Connect, Claris Studio, API integration training, and more, delivered from seasoned professionals with decades of experience in the field. See the links in the description to learn more, and now enjoy a 5-minute preview from this lesson from the Claris Academy course. In this lesson, we learn about layout mode, which is where we can design the user interface aspects of our application. Let's go into My Application. And where I last left off was the contacts form view, and this is a perfect layout to start with as we design a better looking and more organized contact layout in our system. So there are 4 modes to learn about in FileMaker. And up till now, we focused all our attention in the main mode called Browse mode. Here you can see under the View menu, we are in Browse mode. There's 3 other modes. They're Find mode. This is when we find records, also known as searching for records, or you might even consider this filtering out records and producing a filtered list, or what's also known as a found set of records. We'll have a dedicated lesson to talk about Find mode. Then there's Layout mode, which is where we'll be spending time on this lesson, actually designing the look and feel of our user interface. And then the 4th mode is Preview mode, which is the mode you'll go into when you want to see a print preview of your layout on what it might look like if it was actually printed or saved as a PDF. So I'll jump into layout mode, but before I do, take note of the shortcut keys that you can use. Command B for browse mode, Command F for find mode, Command L for layout mode, and Command U for preview mode. I mention these only because you'll be using them over and over again as you go between layout mode and browse mode to both design your layouts while in layout mode and browse mode where the data entry is being done. On Windows, you'll be using Control B, Control F, Control L, and Control U. So now let's go into layout mode. So once in layout mode, you'll see that your data is replaced with an actual field name. There's an option to show either the field name like you see here, or under View, you can change that to show sample data. This will allow you to remain in layout mode to design your layouts while at the same time being able to see what your actual data looks like when you're designing it. A lot of developers like to work with the sample data option available to them, whereby you're designing your field length relative to the data that it's containing. And this sample data is data from your actual system. In this case here, James Holloway. But for training purposes and for absolute clarity, I'll remove the sample data option for now. Now there's a lot to learn about layout mode. Besides all the numerous menus and options here at the top, plus the status toolbar with these icons. In addition to that, there's a left pane here, which I can actually toggle using this very top right icon here to show or hide the left pane. And then I have this right pane here as well. On the left side, we can choose between the fields to add to our layout, or select the individual objects on the layout using this option. And then there's a 3rd option here for when we're working with add-ons. On the right side, we have 4 major sections. One is called Position, which allows us to select an object and choose all the properties related to position, alignment, and visibility. The second option is the Theme option, which determines the entire theme of our system. A theme is associated with a layout. This next option is Styles, where we can determine all the specific graphic and text and paragraph options and features. And then this fourth option is called data, which allows us to determine how the data is displayed, how it behaves, and how it's formatted from a data standpoint. So throughout this course, we'll be learning various aspects of the layout and its tools. We won't get to all of them in this course, but we will get to the most common ones, and certainly the ones that will allow us to build our application here. By default, you'll notice there are layout parts included. So far on this layout, I have two parts. One is called Top Navigation, which is a special part specifically designed to put navigational elements like buttons, or maybe a button to go to the home screen, or other things that are persistent across all layouts. Typically, developers will put that in the top navigation area. The other thing that's special about top navigation is that as you magnify or demagnify the system while in browse mode, the navigation will not magnify with that. And that's why, by default, none of the fields are up in the navigation area to begin with. Now, this body section is the most commonly used. This is where you'll actually put your fields. Well, that was just a 5-minute preview from a lesson that we created in conjunction with Claris for Claris Academy. If you want to take your knowledge further, consider enrolling in a course or a course bundle at productivecomputinguniversity.com. Details and links are below in the description. Thanks for watching.